All right, here we are. Let's finish this up, part 3 of our adventure into Hinduism and Buddhism. So at last, we're looking at the Mahayana Buddhists, and this is what they're trying to reach. Yeah, cool hairdos like this. Oh, well, I mean bad hairdos like this. No. I mean Nirvana. Yes, this is a band named Nirvana. It's pretty famous. Some of y'all may recognize some of their work. You can look it up later if you like. So let's continue in our notes. And here we go. We said that, all right. We're talking about the Mahayana Buddhists. They believe that worshiping the Buddha instead, people will go to heaven after they die. All right, so the Mahayana wants to worship Buddha, whereas the Theravada, they just study Buddha and do what he taught. They don't try to worship him. They don't see him as a god. So there's your two big groups of Buddhists. The Mahayana, follow the Eightfold Path, and if they follow the Eightfold Path and worship Buddha, they believe they will reach Nirvana. Yes, they'll get tickets to the rock concert. I know. I mean, they'll end their life and reincarnation and reach Nirvana, which is their end of a Buddhist existence, and go somewhere else. All right. So Mahayana Buddhists also have special affection for another type of person. All right. Check this out. These people are kind of neat in a sense. They are called. It's right there in front of you. Bodhisattvas. Bodhisattvas. I'm probably brutalizing it there, but there you go. They like the Bodhisattvas. Right, let me show, watch this. This is what. The Bodhisattvas are the enlightened people who postpone going to heaven, or they postpone going to Nirvana. Instead, the Bodhisattvas have decided to, what have they decided to do? Stay on earth, to help others and do good deeds. Mahayana Buddhism spread northward into China and from there to Korea and Japan. A special kind of Mahayana Buddhism developed in Central Asia in the country of Tibet. There it mixed with Tibet's traditional religion and with Hinduism. In Tibet, the Buddhist leaders called lamas also led the government. It is called a theocracy. This is a lama that you may have heard of. He's called the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama was the lama who headed the government and religion in Tibet. Both were considered reincarnations of the Buddha himself. Dalai Lama, which lives today, is considered Buddha. He's still alive. He's right here. Today, many Buddhists live in countries like Thailand, Cambodia, Sri Lanka, but few live in India, where Buddhism first preached. So there's not a lot of Buddhists there. All right, guys. So there we go. The Dalai Lama. Let me show him to you. And you have an idea of what he looks like. Here is the Dalai Lama. You may have seen his face, maybe. Anybody ever seen him? Look at him. He's a really funny guy. All right, the Dalai Lama. He always has a lot of good quotes and things. You ought to go look him up later. I'll try to maybe have a video for you of the Dalai Lama. All right. Check out this Theravada versus Mahayana map. All right, this is pretty interesting. Look, the Mahayana is in this orangey yellow color. Theravada is down here in brown. Now remember, Theravada believes that Buddha is just a teacher. Mahayana believes that he's the God. And it's spreading faster because it's easier to worship a God than it is to just like try to be good. All right. Now here's India. All right. Let's look how it's spread into China, Japan, Cambodia, Thailand, Sri Lanka. Here are those four noble truths again. Life has inevitable suffering. You and I know that. There's suffering. We'll all lose somebody one day. That will cause us suffering. All right. There is a cause to our suffering, which is desire. And you all desire stuff. I desire things. And a lot of times I will desire to be with my loved ones. And then when they pass on, I won't be able to. That will cause me suffering. And to end this suffering, I must give up or stop desiring. The end to suffering is contained in the Eightfold Path. And I went on and on about that. All right. What else do I want to show you guys? I got the Nirvana. All right. Is there anything else here? A couple ways to other ways to look at this. All right, guys, Buddhism. Oh, let me show you one more thing, which is really neat. I want y'all to watch this. This is great. What this is going to show you how the 5 major world religions spread. Watch this. All right, here is the world. We're going to start at 3000 BCE. Hinduism is in red here in India or on the Indus River, and it's spreading. We're getting about 2500 BCE, about 2000 BCE, and all of a sudden, all right, Abraham is born in Ur, okay, right over there. That's Mesopotamia. This is where the Israelites, all right, they were over here in Israel. And so when they went to Egypt, became slaves. Look at Hinduism still spreading big time. All right, we're all the way up to about getting close to 0. Jesus will be born here in a little bit. All right, there's the Buddha. There's the yellow Buddhism. Sid doing his thing. And all of a sudden, you're going to see Judaism. Jesus is born, or is crucified, excuse me. That starts Christianity. Christianity is going to spread slowly in different pockets in the Roman Empire. All right, Hinduism and Buddhism spreading over here. All of a sudden, Muhammad is born, and boom, Muslim religion is everywhere. We're about 600-700 years after Jesus. All right, look at Buddhism all over China. Spread big time. We're about 1,000 years after Jesus is born. Islam is taking off. It's going everywhere. Christianity has all of Europe. We'll have the Crusades are happening right now. They're going to begin to fight each other. Look at the Islamic religion. It's really moving, really moving. Christianity is moving north. Islam is moving north. Africa is all Muslim. All right, here we go. The age of discovery, boats, Christopher Columbus, people sailing over to the west. We're in the Western Hemisphere. It's basically going to be turned nothing but Christians here in a little bit. A little bit of Christianity there. Yes, all right, look at it. All right, we're getting close to 2000. Watch the west. It's going to turn almost all purple. Okay, look at the Muslim religion. This is after World War II. All right, getting good. There we go. Christianity. The state of Israel is established after World War II right there. The Jews have a place to live. Look at all the Christians over here. We're at the year 2000 now. And you see what the world looks like today. This is where the Muslims typically rule. Christians down here, Christians up here. Buddhists would be a little bit all over the world, but there's not a lot of them. And that is how it all worked out. I'm going to back it up, let you see just the end of it here. All right, guys, thank you for paying attention. It's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed learning about Hinduism and Buddhism.